It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC West rivals. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one, and it's all up next.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. DJ Dallas now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL now that he's fully healthy again.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Murray. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Third and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Back deep is Jalen Darden. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun run now with Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. To return is Greg Dortch. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cards offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend. I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. He'll take off again. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. To the goal line and in. Greg Dortch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Murray keeping it himself, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the give, this is Connor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try and run for this with Connor. Connor's got the 1st down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. It's a gain of 34.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that 1st and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll go again here to Connor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Seattle after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Murray now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Off he goes. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Murray to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. To throw is Murray. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing again is Murray. He's going to keep it himself. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Murray. He'll run again. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
A gain of 9 yards and a Cardinal 1st down.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Gino now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Smith. He runs with it. They'll come up now for second down and 4. The tight end Fant in motion. On second down, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
A first down throw for Smith. He's going to tuck it and go. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Dallas. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. the Cardinals offense. And their running back set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Murray gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, Smith. Now he'll run it. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Smith. He's got it inside the 5. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. Good blocking, and he's in. Geno Smith, touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Now Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Connor. Connor's got the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Now Murray on first down. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. He is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run the toss with Walker. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. Walker. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They go with Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Here's first down. Now Walker. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.
Thank you.